want to welcome you to this week's Wednesday Word of Encouragement. I'm so glad that you're able to join with us today. I hope that these have been a source of enjoyment. They've been a blessing to you. I hope they've brought you encouragement, and that's our desire as we share these with you each week. The verse I'd like to have us look at with this week's Wednesday Word of Encouragement is taken from Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. The writer of Hebrews writes these words, "Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith." Our faith is so important, and our faith is rooted in Jesus and that which he's done for us. And the writer of Hebrews tells us that we should fix our eyes on Jesus, who is the author and perfecter of our faith. The context of this verse is coming on the heels of that great chapter 11 in the book of Hebrews, which is that roll call of faith, or the hall of faith. And the writer of Hebrews has helped us remember all of these believers that have gone before us and the wonderful things through faith that they have done and what God has accomplished through them. And then he goes on to encourage us that we should live in that faith as well. And he begins this 12th chapter by saying, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses," all of these people who are great men and women and children of faith that have gone on before us, and since we're surrounded by that, then we need to do some things. And he says, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race that is set before us. Boy, that's some high expectations. Those are some great desires. But he tells us how we can do it. We can do it when we fix our eyes on Jesus. So as you go through life, as you go through each day, you need to ask yourself, we need to ask all of ourselves, what are we looking at? What are we fixing our eyes, our gaze upon? If it's the things of the world, if it's things that bother us, if it's our problems, then our faith isn't going to be able to be what it can and should be. But the writer of Hebrews tells us, let us fix our eyes on Jesus. May that be the word of encouragement that blesses us so much this week.